up. They can maybe make a play for Roche. They can make a play for a tower. Who knows?
The other thing that's just really nice about this lineup right here is Flea keeps on being able to spread out these illusions and get so much vision for his team. Like, it's sometimes feeding away a little bit of gold here and there, but it's really not that much. I've been really liking the way that they've been playing it so far.
They have wolves too, kind of doing the same thing.
Like a ton of vision heroes, and the stomp, it's going to go through a little bit off the mark for Monkeys. The chase is still there though, and Mechanism just going to walk it off as Pycat. Dive deep for it. He can't actually walk it off too much, and the sleep is too late.
No, they just had to glimpse the Razor. I don't know what Stan was doing there.
It was really late.
Now Flea might die as well. He's going to get gripped.
Well, illusions.
They have silence.
Running, and they do have glimpse to break it if they want to afterwards, but he's already in trouble, and yeah, this is a problem.
This is fine, though. No, it's not really, though. Look at where they're fighting. Who cares about this death?
Okay. I mean, they are going to take a tier 2 tower, though, right?
Yeah, and they're pushing bottom tier 1. Level 12 on DP now.
Okay. Tower's starting to fall there, top.
Once these cooldowns come back up from Team VGJ Storm, they can look to take a fight again. Oh, big silence. Will he survive? Oh.
That was nice.
That's the sort of thing, like, I cannot describe to you how tense this is as a player. It's game 3, a major qualification spot on the line.
Yeah.
Both of these teams, like, we're giggling and shit, but both these teams are taking this game real fucking seriously. A lot is on the line, and here we go.
Smoke out, they found CCNC maybe. Yule Scepter lift up, Monkeys is there with the Ravage. They're going to be able to turn it around, though. Are they going to be able to? It's a huge amount of damage on CCNC. He's gone.
And no one's close enough to punish.
And they can go right into Roche if they want to, maybe? Maybe? Is it too
so
scary?
Risky.
No?
I think you just farm Ancients. You
right.
get tier 2 top, you farm the woods.
Yeah, I like
don't do Roche here. It was a nice win.
Split.
Now you still have Naga Song and 50. You use that, hopefully, to bait out the Brew split. Once again, there's a Razor on the Optic side, which is the only reason I feel like they have a prayer on VGJ Storm right now. They're going to finish this tier 2. That is a big win. That is all they want. You get the hell out of Dodge now. BSJ, look at this man. Already bottom.
He's doing it.
Look at the ward placed by Stanley. Beautiful.
That's
It's great vision.
That's a
great
personal
ward.
favorite
Look
right there.
at the sentry. It's already placed. He knows he warded, but he missed it.
That's true. The other thing that we got coming for us pretty soon here is the Necrobook level 3, being able to get that little extra vision, take out the wards of Optic a little bit later on. I mean, it's 2,000 net worth lead, but it's really starting to swing further and further into their favor. As the game goes on, how much does this stuff change? Like, I feel like you're sort of predicated upon Shadow Fiend getting really huge right now, and the top net worth leader is the Razor for Optic.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe how close this game is. It's 2K. You bring up a graph at a LAN right now, the crowd starts cheering, because oh no, a grip on BSJ.
Alright, well, there we go.
Here comes the song! The song! The song! You could have stayed there. You could have stayed there. If he songs and nets the earth, I think he saves him.
That was Brew Split used, though, as well as Fiend's Grip, and they're going to have Ravage back up in 40.
This is the thing. I don't mind it, because now you have Song for the Roche fight. You sack this tier 2 bot, Lycan immediately goes Roche on respawn.
Yeah.
They're rushing BKB on Razor, BKB about to be completed on SF. That is the real Optic timing, and the fight they take with these BKBs is really going to decide the game. Who gets Roche and who gets this initial team fight with the BKBs is a huge deal. If they can Song to isolate a BKB hero, he will die to this Lycan, but will that work? I don't
Pressure
know.
on Monkeys too. Like, obviously, if you can get that big Ravage off. Like, if anyone get that stun before BKB and they blow up CCNC again or something.
God, it's so
Speaking of Monkeys, by the way, he has gone in for these Ancient stacks now and going to finish them off. 4 staff already done. He's getting pretty stacked up here on this Tide. Level 2 Ravage. Okay. PPD sees him, but you can't do anything to this big old Tide Hunter.
Nope. This is the beauty of having a Tide. The Brew is the same style of hero, but it's not nearly as effective. No, don't. Oh!
Alright, he has to.
Alright. Don't Ravage.
Yule Scepter lift up. They're good. And that will be at least
Straight
one
into
kill.
Roche.
And now they're
Straight
going
into
for
Roche.
it.
No Lycan ult.
No,
No,
Brewmaster.
BKB is so. The Razor is 100 gold away. SF does have BKB, but they have great vision. They pop everything. This is the fight right here. Does Optic take it? The vision is so massively in control of the Radiant, and this Roche is dying fast.
They still have Song. There's no way.
Yeah, they're going to have to
Oh,
go
what
after
a
that one.
huge play.
All right, so PPD's gone. They take it down. 3-3 can send the Spirit. He's actually thinking about the Stomp, and it's going to find it. Aegis is on the ground. Oh, the Song, though, and now the setup
They
could
actually
come.
got the kill.
If they wanted to turn, they could. BKB comes out, though, and now the turnaround is going to be even further into the favor of Optic, but the TPs are gone. They're getting the hell out of here. We do not want anything to do with you or your team. What can Optic do now that all these ultis are on cooldown?
They can take this tier 2. They can control the map a bit more. I think it's about time for them to pick up a gem. They have a Vlad's complete on Zai. He's had that for a little while. He'll have BKB soon. They're 7k ahead now, so their advantage has increased, but it was 5k at 11 minutes. So consider the game is twice as long into the future now, and their advantage has only increased a small amount.
They see the Lycan. All right, he's CP and LA outside of their vision, so he gets out of that one. That was close.
Oof.
Good map awareness there.
Life on the wild side.
And now it's that BSJ damage. They gotta get that Ravage into instant blow up.
Yeah.
What about Mr. Roya? He's almost into his BKB too.
Dude, BSJ is Nice Richards and Wild Things right now. He's just... Oof.
What about Optic? We've been talking a lot about VGJ here, man. How are these guys doing? We've got almost a Solar Crest on Elder Titan. Are they still in a position where they feel pretty comfortable in this game, or are they starting to get a little worried?
I mean, the thing is, I feel like I've been talking about VGJ a lot because I feel like what Optic needs to do is self-explanatory. They get the BKBs, they bait out cooldowns, they take good team fights with their brew split.
They
But
walk.
yeah, like they're the Razor SF team. It's more straightforward. They scale, they take good fights on their BKB timings. Now they have the BKBs, it's time to use them. SNY is going to be the next item on CCNC. As you said, Solar Crest coming up on the ET. Bane running around with wards.
Yeah.
Lycan's about to finish that Necro 3. This is pretty much his timing.
We'll scout out Highcat and PPD also.
The dream fight for VGJ is a song into a kill on Brew before the split. That is what they need.
Wait, repeat that one more time now.
They need a song on Brew before split into
Okay.
Disruptor ult.
All right, sounds good. Let's see it. And I guess that also means for Optic, because there's still, you know, this Aegis floating around on the Lycan, it's kind of hard for them.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize. BSJ actually snatched that Aegis.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason
Yeah.
this advantage is so high. They did
Right.
not get the gold. They really would have liked that gold.
Yeah. Highcat. To you.
I don't
They
want- I don't-
also spot out monkeys here in PPD. The song is already there.
Oh.
PPD is going to get purged, though, and there's the net. He's
really
going
awkward
down.
to use the
Sai pops in.
PPDs.
That's the ultimate already out, and now PPD looking like he's going to be able to get away, but they're going to be able to find a lift up if they want on the other side of the fight. He's dropping low. The Lewis Scepter lifting him up, keeping him alive for the moment, but no, he goes down. They are going to be able to find this kill, though, onto the Shadow Fiend, it looks like, as the Ravage comes out. ET also in some trouble. He's got the Solar Crest, and the chase is continuing. They managed to find a BSG low. He's in trouble. This is just going to be the Aegis, but probably more afterwards. Doesn't help the tank. Monkeys is like, see you later, man. I'm getting out of here.
Huge fight. Razor comes up big. Full drain on the Death Prophet. Eats him alive.
And it
Yo,
looked
he
like
got so deep. Does he not realize he has literally 0 armor when he stands next to Shadow Fiend?
yeah, it looks like kind of hard to fire, like to start a fight if you're Optic too. But PPD just like runs in. Shit starts happening. Well-timed BKBs from SF and Razor. And then you can see BSJ tries to get that focus
they
down,
glimpse.
but then the ulti went on.
Not bad. 3-3, caught for the moment. Kinetic field there as well. They're going to start to bring him low, and we'll be able to find the
Interrupt
stomp
on the net.
almost.
Good job.
3-3 at least goes down, and they managed to find 1 kill on the turn end. In spite of that big win, it's still only an 8,000 gold lead. Are you feeling low, like Optic has kind of turned the corner here, or do they still have to be worried about the big team fight ultimates?
It's still the one fight. It's the one fight. It's this whole game. It's just, I don't know how to put it. It's
Well, the BKBs, like, they kind of slow down, right? And then you lose that confidence of just being like, we're stronger than them. And then you start playing slower as Optic here.
There's this incredible short story by Jack London called The Mexican. It's about these two prize fighters. One is like the scrappy, scrawny underdog, and then he's just beating the crap out of this big favorite, right? And the big favorite starts to look for this one punch. The one punch that'll win him the fight, that's VGJ Storm right now.
Okay.
They need the one punch. If they get it, game's even, whole new ball game. But right now, Optic is in control. They need to play a clean game. It's a lot easier said than done. Look at the vision from VGJ Storm. They want to force a fight in this area. Like, really, it's more like this area. This area. If they can play around their wards, they're golden. But they got to be really careful right now. They get a nice D ward from Stan King. Well played. But this ward from Optic fading soon. But that one was huge. If they could have forced a fight around that, that would have been big. But we'll see. We'll see. SNY finished on CCNC. Razor going Shivas, he's got to complete. I love Pycat's items. His Razor build is actually winning them the game right now because the BKB Shivas is insane and it really fills the gaps in their draft. You need Razor to be able to kind of run in, front line, and get a full grip onto somebody. If at any point in this game he has to run from DP Lycan, they're in trouble.
Yeah, and like their catch was already pretty weak too. So this really helps out with the Shivas. And then you're playing against Lycan and DP, so the more armor for your team, the better.
It kind of reminds me, like you were talking about it last time, you need to be ahead going into it for Razor, and that just wasn't the case last game. He's right now 3,000 gold ahead of the next highest person on VGJ Storm. Blade Mail pickup for Death Prophet. What was it that killed DP so quickly in that last fight? Because it feel like she got her BKB off and Yule Scepter at the same time, but then like immediately came down and was dead.
Yeah, he just got hit. And he has ones if he stands at -6 armor, -1 per tick. Razor roll. He's going Blade Mail though, which I actually think might be better. This might be right here. Like Necro, though. Like the top Necro, they defend that's big. I don't like this from Optic. They want to defend here. They are not getting a tier 3 here.
A little scary now because they can't spend themselves too far forward into being their tier 3. They're looking for it. They're going to chase it. BS takes some damage to the tier 3. Zai comes back though and puts the kibosh on that. And it looks like the rest of Optic will get out. But hold.
It's one of those wins, small wins for VGJ. And it's always in these big comeback games. And why it looks so desperate and it feels so unlikely they're going to, because you just know what that path has to be. And it's so rare that it actually gets done by a team in this position.
Yeah. But keep in mind, I really think the position now is better than 10 minutes. They were 5.56 behind. Now it's 9K. But it's 30 minutes instead of 10. So manageable. The KB times will relieve strength of Optic. And eventually they can do this damage. They just have to avoid this poor fight. There's a really good move from Optic. I love this. 3 heroes. Razor showing and lane ET behind him. Very safe. And if they play too aggressively on VGJ right now, they're going to lose the game.
Oh, look at this. They're staying really high up there. They're up in the back. In the meantime, BSJ is pushing down the lane. He's going to be out now. There's not a way to catch him. So they dodge the smoke. They get some more damage onto those tier 2s. And they're going to be out of there. Why they please to go against the rail instead for the Solar Crest completed as well as Spirit Vessel.
Solar Crest is the item.
Very nice. It helps. We already talked a lot about the ET and the Razor and everything, and the SF. Jeez, there's so much.
It keeps Death Prophet alive. He needs to put it on DP to stay alive. And Yoya is very behind. I think he needs a more HP, but it's a rough game for him right now.
Yeah. Illusion continuing to spot everything out. ED with E3 there as well. They're gonna glimpse him back. Not actually that far. Glimpse. I could jump here as they pop the Lycan ulti. They're going forward and they are gonna be able to find the grip. The Static Storm is gone and it's. Oh no, you guys need to get the hell out of here. Sam King's starting to play, gets away just barely. And it's just like, get me the hell out of here. I don't want none of this.
Oh no, he used
She was getting hit for 270. She hit for 507 by the way.
Oh, they used the Bruce split though. That was...
Illusion's gone. They do have a creep wave with this as well.
No buyback on Death Prophet. There's the glyph.
Lift up there onto the Tide Hunter. Not going to be a part of this next engagement. They do take on the though. Has CP on it as they kill off the Disruptor. And the first lane of their extended down. The path comes harder and harder for VJ to get back to this. Optic. One more. This two going to go down as well.
Pycat still is BKB for 9 seconds.
Oh no, this could actually be more. They're falling and there's nothing to stop them.
I mean, look where Pycat's sitting. He knows.
Alright, Root there as well. They're trying to turn onto him, but getting damage stolen. Need to run away. They do have Range of Veil still if they want to go in for it. But look at the damage and a Monkey's Forever. They pop the PP. He's already used Force Staff to get close. The Rax is down. And now it's time to run. You'll have to lift up. Maybe find at least one thing. Looking ulti at the top now. They need to find a hell of a lot, a bit more. Chase is coming. They have the song available. They're thinking about it.
They won't.
Pycat gets out. Zai gets out, Optic gets out, and VGJ 2 racks down.
It's just not the execution VGJ was looking for. Optic playing very well. PyCat and CCNC have made very, like, I don't even know if they've made mistakes so far. They died a couple times, but that's what happens, like, specifically CCNC hits on you. Now gonna make a play for Roche. They need this Roche, and if Optic might just give the Razor BB still cooling down, come back up. It's a possibility. You have DP ult, level 18 DP ult. If there was ever a fight that we're gonna win, it's this one right here.
How many bad Roaches have we seen? The Ravage comes out. Flea's gonna be able to get away from this one for the moment. The Requiem is there as well. Flea is gone. Monkeys forever, just falling so quickly. Side does a ton of damage now, and they're trying to chase down and kill off PyCat, but they're not gonna be able to get him. More and more falls as VGJ on the retreat. They need to get the hell out of here. Doing well, BKB popped. Monkeys forever coming back in for a round 2, but he doesn't have a Ravage. He doesn't have anything left in the tank. PyCat, his BKB is about to wear off. He might be stuck in it. No, he's not going to be stuck in the Static Storm. Slept for the DP. They almost kill her off. BPD getting rather bold, and now they jumped in on this one. They're not even going to be able to find the kill onto the Bane. All right, no, this they do. They at least got that one. Zai's running now as well. They buy back on the Bane, showing that they're done playing games. Shiva's guard there as well. BSJ is gonna fall. And Optic Gaming, just demonstrative victory here.
This minus armor just stacks up so hard. It's crazy. Like, Zai's critting for 500 when he jumps in there and just right-click someone from all this. That's what you expect me to Bruce to meet, just like clap or something like that, but he can just nuke someone for like 800 damage. And he just BKBs and bullies the shit out of Flea. And you have this whole, like, isolated hero being ran at by Lycan.
Oh, and DP, I think, is gone. Oh, Yule Scepter, maybe going to be able to make it out now. They brought in PPD now. God, that is so much damage. And Zai just has an AC in the backpack, or rather in the courier. Butterfly for the Razor instead of the items. This one's done.
Well, CCNC is looking to do some cleanup mid here.
Yeah, it's just
not quite.
Optic got a lead, held on to it the entire game, executed very well. Look at Zai, 8-0-13. I love his talents. He went the attack speed and magic resist. He's so talented.
Ravage still 20 seconds away. PyCat, rooted, they're running at him. Static Storm is down onto 2. It's a good couple of heroes to get, but still, it's just so much damage here, and the sleep is going to come out. They do have the Ravage back up in 5 seconds. They managed to kill off the courier, but not before the AC gets delivered, and the Ravage was a little bit too late. They find that kill. Buyback on the Lycan, but good game. Well played as called, as Optic Gaming going to be your final representative from the North American region to the Bucharest Major.
VGJ Classic strikes again. They always win game 1. Every time. And then they don't win the next 2.
Yep. I think the Death Prophet really just didn't. He ends the game with the highest net worth on his team, but BSJ had just bought back, and he just had such a poor laning phase. And DP is one of those heroes where if you don't get like a foothold in the game, especially in a game like this, you're outmatched by both the 1 and the 2 of the enemies. Like, I don't really know how you get into the game, and I'm not quite sure what they picked for him here either. Maybe I would have rather seen, maybe a Quap, maybe a Quap out of the band, something.
I'm sure it was last, but yeah, something like that.
Something else, just something else that doesn't just get owned. And he's running around with like 4 armor the entire game. He's a negative in the decisive team fights because he just went Yule's BKB with no I think maybe he picks up a medallion or something. Could be nice, but just no armor on him. Well, really well played by Optic. Not to take anything away from them. Definitely got to give the MVP to Zai, but all in all, just a really solid game plan.
Good itemization.
Well. Yep, I like the items.
Yep. Easy.
I think PyCat specifically going very perfect items. He went drums into BKB, Shiva's, Butterfly, and that is the sort of Razor that wins games. You're going this bottle boots S line.
So take a look at this major. First of all, say congrats to Optic. They're going to be making it through. I hear that there's another North American team that's going to be directly invited. That actually 2 of them. But Team Liquid, Newbie, Evil Geniuses, Navi, Mineski, Complexity, Vici, LGD Forever Young, Virtus Pro, Team Secret OG, still to be determined. Qualifiers, as VGJ Thunder, Southeast Asia qualifier. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. I feel like a number of other teams. Leaving your own team out, of course, counts. We don't have you success. Not that I think you will. They played at the what you call it? I was at it.
They played at the summit.
They played at the summit too, but the other one. But forget the name of it now. Dang it.
Oh, that's
where the
yeah.